Hello, welcome to Have a Go, and I'm Alan. Today we're going to ram up and cast the Worktable, which is jumping ahead a bit, but I've got the pattern and I want to do it. Going to start with a false drag. Yes, it's just a false drag, but this will be what will make the final impression for the coat. That'll be where I'm going to pour, and this will be a riser. Not looking forward to turning this over. Alright, now to dump this out. Now to ram it back up, except that this time there will be a sand core in here, whereas before it was hollow. I'm also doing the casting because the weather's good today and I want to take advantage of it while it's not raining or windy. Alright, cross your fingers. Whew, lucky. Right, now to set up the burner. I messed up badly on this pour because I thought I was getting a blowout coming out the side, but the reason was because my hands were shaking through nerves. And so the metal was pouring off the side. It wasn't blowing out, it was coming off the side, but I couldn't see that. Only that metal was coming out. So I'm going to have to re-mould it. Hopefully we can still learn something from the bad casting. Well, the casting itself came out very nice, you know, before I interrupted the pour because I made a mistake. If I had continued to pour and not panicked, I think that it would have come out very nice. Unfortunately, I did panic. So I'll put this somewhere to cool down and I'll melt it down and do a proper thing of it. Something I nearly forgot with the first go around was to finish this hole. .7. One day I would like to get a triple beam balance because you don't get the battery running out on them. Alright, see if I wasted my time. Initial signs point to promising. Not bad at all. Some shrinkage here. Hopefully that'll plane out once sorted. Yep, that came out very nice. Like I said, there's some shrinkage there, but that shouldn't affect the casting's usability at all. So I'm very happy with that. This is the failed one, and this is the mostly good one. There's a little bit of a shrink void here, but the piece should still be usable despite that. So, bandsaw the feeder and the gate off, then sand off this, and then, if I'm honest, not much of anything else until I finish making the stuff that this will mount onto. So, time for the bandsaw. For getting rid of this, I'm thinking face mill. I use 1, 2, 3 blocks inside there. Some little hooks on them so they'll latch onto the 1, 2, 3 blocks and not just fall off. It just occurred to me I'm relying on this being flat when I haven't made sure it is. That's that one. Right, now that I've got those references established, that's one flat plane except for this lip here. Hopefully the belt sander can take care of that. Time for a whole heap of cleanup. That's about as far as I can push it at the moment for this. I'm not worried about this lip here because I just need this face to be good. Because if this face is good, then it can go on the front of the shaper. The shaper can plane knock that lip off there itself. But other than that, this is as far as I can go on the work table. So I put it into storage for when it's ready to mount onto the shaper. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.